again, let's continue studying God's Word. So, joy that last po yung reference natin. So, nasa chapter 9 tayo, the secret of turning trials into benefits. So, yung example ni Sir Gary Smalley is about restoring self-worth. So, ano ba yung self-worth? Diba? Yung self-worth is yung how do we see ourselves, how do we believe about ourselves, our abilities, our achievements, no? So, sabi niya, treasure hunting is important because it builds self-worth. So, yung example niya is si Denise. So, Denise had parang traumatic experience. So, ang ano niya is she felt bad about herself. She thinks she's not beautiful, na she has a poor self-image. So, nag-sit down si Sir Gary Smalley and si Denise. So, sabi niya, do you want God's best in your life? So, ang answer niya, syempre, I want God's best. Why do you think God's best is? Sabi niya, I don't know. So, God's best, sabi ni Dr. Gary, is God's best, or Gary, Sir Gary, God's best and highest will is for us to love Him, or value Him with all our hearts, and to love others as ourselves. Do you realize that you have everything you need to fulfill God's will and experience God's best in your life? So sabi ni Denise, just how can I find it? So they started discussing yung kanyang physical appearance. So tinanong niya, how do you want to be beautiful? Of course, sabi niya. So in-explain ni Dr. Gary, a humble attitude was the key to physical beauty because God gives His grace to the humble. So sabi niya, I suggested she a prayer like this, Lord, thank you that through love you can give me spiritual beauty that will be reflected in my physical appearance through my eyes and facial expressions. Even though I think I'm unattractive, thank you that you teach me how to love others and people will begin to see your beauty in me. So minsan kasi no, yung physical beauty, hindi lang naman yan eh. Yung internal beauty kasi natin, yung kagandahan ng loob natin, contributes also to the beauty that we have in ourselves. So because of this discussion, sabi niya, maybe God was using her appearance to protect her. So she seemed puzzled. Because of her appearance, men would not be attracted to her for purely physical reasons, but she would be tempted to see her appearance to manipulate her. So in any relationship, whether friendship or romance, she would know the person who's attracted to her because of her inner lasting qualities that only God could develop within her. So because of this, she smiled for the first time. So when Denise smiled, so nakita ni Sir Gary, yung beauty ni Denise. So just by smiling, lumalabas na yung beauty that is in us, diba? When the person can thank God for the good they know is there, but cannot see, facial expressions often change, and others can see a new beauty and compelling calmness of spirit. So nakita ni Sir Gary na Denise was also beautiful, kaya lang nga, she just needs to smile, to think highly of herself, to think positively. Kasi kumbaga, our thoughts also convey yung emotions on our faces. So, it contributes yung beautiness, our beautifulness dun sa ating mga thoughts and the things that we are entertaining. So, I want to explain that self-hatred might be the cause of her overeating. So, siguro chubby si Denise, no? If she started to relax and begin to like herself, the compassion to overeat might subside. But even if she could not lose weight, she could still find her fulfillment in God. So marami naman sa atin ng chubby, pero nakikita natin nag-radiate pa rin yung beauty nila. So hindi lang naman yung body natin. But of course, yung weight natin, the important thing that we have to consider is yung ating health. Baka if we are overweight, we may get sick because of obesity. And then yung naman niya, yung intelligence niya, parang hindi niya tabilib kay Denise yung parents niya kasi mas parang binibigyan ng importance yung brother niya who was good in athletics and he was passing his grades in school. So sabi nga ni Dr. Gary is or Denise herself realized that yung mga practical things sa kanya naman hinihingi ng kanyang mga classmates or friends. So doon yung na-realize na hindi lang yung intelligence is yung knowledge or but yung practical intelligence also. So doon niya parang in-appreciate yung sarili niya that people are coming to her to ask for some advice on other practical things. So sabi niya, Each of these trials has its benefits because Denise felt unloved. Her sensitivity to others from similar homes was unusually strong. I explained how the sensitivity could enable her if she would let it to reach out to others. So minsan yung ating weaknesses, parang yun ang ginagamit ni Jesus for us to help others. Kasi naiintindihan natin how it feels to be unloved or to not feel look good or not to be intelligent. So yun ang ginagamit ni Lord for us to reach out to people who are in need. So ginagamit yung skills natin or our knowledge or our experiences dun sa mga weakness that or challenges that we encounter in our life. So sabi niya nga, no, so but eventually, the more love she gives, the more her self-worth soars. So if she was able to overcome these things by simply being open, just by being open and accepting God's love, we will be able to find the right path for us. So just we have to be, kumbaga yung mga trials natin are just a stepping stone for us to make a difference in the lives of others by using our challenges or our weaknesses to help others. So that's our lesson for the day. So stay safe, everyone. God bless you all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. Marian Santos from the Philippines.